Hello and welcome to the first episode of WhiskerWood. And I'm in the creation menu just so you can see the setting I'm going for. This is the hard difficult. I want it kind of difficult but not the hardest, so I'll add in some more islands and also some more barren islands. They are less useful, but then there is just more islands. Let's make it a large map. This is fine. Also, there is 3 different scenarios we can go for here. Far Frontier, it's the easier one. Then it's less often that they want payments, and also there is less pirates. Monarch loyalists that make all of your mice monarchists. But I like this. Also, this is our crew. I made sure that there is some. We got a rude one. We got sickly. I haven't found that to be too much of an issue, but the longest I have played has been for a year. So, probably going to get some more issues now that I'm doing it on camera. Also, we got a rebellious one here, which is a heavy eater. Then again, he's an apprentice, which is a useful thing. We need that later. There is stuff I want from my whiskers that isn't there, but we'll get more later on. Oh, and the name. Welcome to New Pawsville. Let's embark. Yay! Here's our boat and our new place. We can only build 2 structures to begin with. Stairs and a dock. We need to place a dock where we want our main
Royal Scout
dock to be.
ships identified your assigned archipelago as a potential colony. As part of the Royal Scouting Commission of 1681, 72 such colonies have successfully been established as a result of those brave Claw's efforts. By the King's graceful guidance, yours could be the 73rd such colony. Your most important building will be the trade dock. Without it, your colony cannot repay its debts. Therefore, I implore you to choose an island and construct your dock. Look for ample trees and berry bushes nearby.
Yeah. So, this is our central island. This is recommended to start on because it got everything you need. You got some bushes from food, you got logs, you also got copper, flax, useful stuff. There is a bit mix of what you can get on the other islands, but I think I'm tempted to go for this one. Let me have a look around. Okay, so after looking around a little bit, I have decided on this island. It's a bit further away from others around. Like, these one here are close enough that you can easily bridge between. No island are close enough for this, but it got most things. We got copper, which I have missed in a different playthrough. I found a perfect little island, but yeah, no copper and no on closer ones. Got potash. I think I saw some yeah, food stuff, good stuff. Let's build this. Also, I failed to mention I went for a pirate heaven place, so we get more pirate in these lands, waters. Oh, and Whiskerers have arrived. This is the crew we looked at earlier. Already just accepting them and we add in tax.
Warehouses are vital to preserving
Yeah.
the market value of your tax contributions. Each warehouse has a limited capacity. Watch that you do not satiate your warehouse's capacity on worthless goods. Focus on storing resources that will benefit the kingdom. Logs,
Yeah.
cotton, and ores. These goods will keep during long voyages and supply work for whiskers in the royal factories. To reduce carry distances, you should construct the included central warehouse schematic near your trade dock.
Or repair. It's fine. Buy them some stairs. Time hasn't started yet. It will in a minute. There we go. Now they can reach the warehouse. And then they are going to head over and build it. I like that there is different sizes of the whiskers. I can mention a little bit. Each whisker is part of a guild. And being part of a guild makes them more better at doing work that require that type of skill. It doesn't mean that they can't do other work. It's just make them better at that work. That's good for me because I only got one minor guild mice. And I only got one explorer guild mice, and those are the two most useful early on. There we go. As soon as I accept this is our starting supply. We are sailing, we are starting.
Under commission of the king, it is my privilege to offer this colony charter. You embark on a mission worthy of the greatest of whiskers, and all of your kind shall thank you for your efforts. As you tame these wild lands and earn the payment for your taxes, you are doing more than any whisker before you. With your sweat, you secure the means by which some industrious whiskers might enjoy safety. Serve your king faithfully, and his peace will reign over these islands.
Yeah. So, tax collector in 2 days. We're already at the 123. And these are the things they are looking for. And if I look in here, you can see the same day as you start, you get more whiskers. And then there is supply ship, tax collector. Eventually there is other things like pirates that come up here. You can always look at that building to
Paying
get back.
taxes to the crown is your primary responsibility. Most colonies pay their taxes with ores. Copper pays best, but coal is more plentiful.
Yeah.
Desperate colonies will ship out their construction logs. You would be wise to choose the path of non-desperation. Build and fully assign 2 workers to at least
Yeah.
1 mining camp.
Sure. That I think is happiness or something. Anyways, down here is the work hours. When this go all the way around, the whisker are done working, and then there is leisure time. They saving. I'll pause for a minute because I want to set up some minor camp as requested. I think we'll do some down here. We need some stuff to send the collector, but also some stone for building. If you look up here, we need housing, and the easiest one is just a stone shelter, but we can also make log cabins. This is no quality to it. This is one, but no quality housing is way better than no housing at all. Anyways, we want a minor camp. This building can be moved later on. There's a couple of buildings that can be done that. Almost all of them on this page. So let's put it there and add in some mining. Let's just make them mine all of these. Potash is good value to sell, and I can't really use it for a while. Let's mine out these as well. All the unassigned whiskerer is automatically assigned as construction workers. So they will gather resources, and when all the things are here, they start building. Let's add in a woodcutter down here, I think. Then make them chop some logs. There we go. Let's pause. I can also add in 2 workers. And here you can see how good they are and how fast they are. And also strong, because we got... oh, I don't have anyone here. Some... well, the minor types... ooh, I got 2 of them. The minor types can carry 1 more. And also they are more... they are better at this. Let's add in the 2 minors. So you can see 150 on the work thing there. If they wasn't in the minor guild, they would have been 100. Moving on, I can now finish this quest. Yeah.
Is your primary responsibility.
That should add some approval, I think. At the end of the day, you can see what they enjoy and what they don't enjoy. And the total, well, 48, that number is based on how many whiskerers you have. So the more whiskerers you have, the higher that number can be. And we can use these eventually. I'll show you when it does up. We don't need to build housings. I often make them on the first day, but they are more happy with that. And then we get more of these things. Approval. I want that. Usually I am on top of that, but I'm doing it a bit difficult this time. Here we go. Whiskership. There we go. Pause. So I got 25 to go with. You can see the 2 expensive ones are 11, but there is an additional 1 for each, so I can only make get 2. I can get this cheap one, but do we want that? Inquisitive? That's good for learning. Can't smell. There is some industry buildings later on with pollution, and it's a plus to have someone who can't smell work there. I think I'm going to add in this. Do I want that? Actually, I'm adding you Rebly. And then refuse all rest. And now we need 8 housing. So actually I'm going to add in like spike or saving something. I'm adding some foraging. I see flax around, but I was looking at some, there we go, berry bushes early on. Add in most buildings the whisker have to build for you, but path and stairs are just plonked in whenever you place them. So if I do this, and actually let me take that away. Oh, you get all the materials back when you destroy buildings. There you go. Oh, maybe make them come up here as well. Some building can be built mirrored. That include the log cabin. If you see there is 2 dots down here, that choose which side the door is on. Rightio, so this is Explorer Guild. That's one of the reasons I added this considerate fellow, because he is Explorer Guild. We only had 1. Yeah. There we go. Now this building is also Explorer Guild, so it's useful to have several of them early. But hey ho, we'll get more. Now I should start looking at. Do you have some? Yeah, you have some stone. I can add in stone and log buildings. Give me a minute. I'll set up. Okay, I've set up 4 houses, log cabins there. 2 down there and 2 on top with stairs going to them. If I don't have stairs, you can see that unreachable, so we need some, this one, stairs. And just going to mention, up in the top corner you can see when the tax collector is next coming, and also how much you are due and what the value of what we got in storage is. And at the moment I think that's mostly logs. Let me have a look. We got some potash. Yeah, we actually don't have any logs. Because I've put up so much building. Rocks aren't worth anything. Food isn't worth anything. Well, that food. Anyways, we'll mine quite a lot of potash before the time is up. It's fine, probably. Still got a couple of minutes. I can speed up, but I like to take my time and do some planning. And this is. Let's have a wood person, mice, whiskerer, and a thoughtful one. No, maybe not. This thoughtful means it's more likely to have thoughts, and being next to our rude one, maybe not. Sure, go for it. We need them to actually forage some bushes. Now we only got 2 unemployed. Well, construction mice. I want to add in a. Actually, need planks for that. We need planks, basically. I'm going to add in sawmill. This one doesn't make pollution. We do need quite a lot of logs before we can get that. That's why adding all these log cabins might not have been the best of idea, but hey ho. Sure. That. And lastly, I want another woodcutter because we are going to need a lot of logs. So I'm putting this there and I'm making this high priority. You can only have low and high priority. If there is equal priority, sometimes they tend to put materials into several buildings, so you have to be careful about that. Sometimes you, like with these, adding in 4 log buildings, if there wasn't enough logs, they would have maybe filled in a little bit of logs in several of them and not build any of them. But I'm not too worried, and I am. He's almost finishing. One thing, there we go. 2 minutes of evening. They all know now going to go and get food and then socialize, and then the one with a house will go to bed, and all the other ones are just going to hang out and then sleep on the ground. Happy times. Hey. I like that there is different sizes of them. I think it's mostly like the miners one are usually the big ones. Yeah, good stuff. Let's... this is the time I could have used for planning out stuff, but let's speed up. Hey! Going to bed. On the ground. Hey! It's nice. Sleeping under the sun. It's clear skies, so it's nice. Here you can keep track of the season. We are on first day of summer. There is 8 days of each season. Now, here we go. Ooh, we added in 31. That's good. Sleeping outside, yeah, that drags down. It's -8 per Whiskerer, so if all of them, there's 8. No, yeah. It's, yeah. If all of them had it, it would have been still in the positive, but it's not great. Yay. Each day adds in on the tax, by the way. And every time there is supply ship, like we get today, and Whisker ship, and if I add Whisker from that ship, everything get taxed. So you have to be on top of it all the time. Now plan here. Ooh. I want to mine out quite a lot of stuff. You can see all this yellow ground, barren ground. That's... I can mess around with that how much I will want to. But the green place here, this is fertile land. And eventually I want to add in some farms. That's why these barren lands, island, can be a bit tricky to start on. Also, there is no wood there. Later on we get to the wood part. There we go. Let's add in some... add in both of them. And they need to have something to chop. Chop, chop. Oh, and I should mention, when I drag... this is on just one layer. So if I drag here, it takes all these 3, but not the one on the 3 layer below. Might... I got quite a lot of them working now. Oh, and this one, no builders at the moment. And I got this to build, but I don't got the logs for it, so it's fine. Supply ship, yeah. I got 3 choices. I can refuse, which lowers the trust. It's satisfied at the moment. This is the expensive one, and this is the not so expensive. I'm going for this, mostly because it got machinery, and I only have one, and I already put it into this sawmill here. This is... I can mostly just get it from the cat overlords in the beginning. So here we go. Pop into the storage. There we go. And also some cloaks. I don't need them much until winter. Let me see. I can make them here. Oh, and all the other stuff here we open up later on through research. I'll talk about that later. Something I do like is when they mine away, they add in ladders, so it's slower to traverse than the stairs, but it's possible to traverse. and well, I can delete them. Don't get any materials again from it, but it's something I can do. Now, tomorrow we get more whiskerers and the tax collector. We still are a bit off, so the miners are always going to go for the ones that is easiest to get to. I think I'm going to cancel this and cancel those because I want potash and not stone. Let me see, go down a couple of layers. There is a lot of potash here. Just make sure they going to mine this. Then I hit X and I'm back at the surface. Righty. Get food. Houses for half the crew. Well, it's summer. Housing is more something to get before winter. And we got a lot of time before winter. I think... Should I add in... There we go. Make it easier for them. Log path are... See, you can, if you look at them, you can see in these stairs they go very slow. I can get some faster stairs later on. And then regular speed here. I should have put down some path, you could just see the difference. I'll put that there. We are fine on storage capacity for now, but it's something to keep an eye on. Eventually, I can only make one storage building for now, and I might plan some of these because not only to get more storage, but oh, look, see? Speeds up on this bit. Yeah, what I was going to say, having only one storage building, everyone has to go to them. There is tiny bit of storage in here. You can see they can have up to 6 logs there, but when that fills up, they have to carry it over here. And that takes time, especially with these far away from the central storage places. So I'm going to plan one there, one down. Let me turn you around. No. One there. It's fine, probably. Yeah. Now, there is a lot of different ways to play this game. You can do a monarchist run. I might do that in the future, where you are only having monarchist mice and sort of making a colony very obedient to the claw. You can go completely rebellious, or you can have a mixed. And I'm thinking of the latter one. I want to have some differences. I want to have some rebellious one, and I hope to get some monarchist one. I want them to. I want there to be some tension between some of them, hopefully. I don't want this to be too easy. Anyways, going to speed up. There isn't much else for the day. Oh, and if you're paying attention, storage value is about double of what I needed. We added a lot this day, and most of it is potash. It's worth 8 for each. So we are fine for the first one. Hey! Hey! Ah, dang it. They went up to max. I should have paid attention for that. You see, it's positive more than 50 here. That's almost double of what it added. There is several things you can use with this, not just getting new whiskerers. I'm going to show you. Ooh, yeah. Town hall is one thing. When I build a town hall, I can use the approval for things in there. We'll get to that later. But see if I look into here. Overtime. If I use 13, it's they are going to work through the leisure time.
Other matters demand your attention. Housing is not a luxury. Some whiskers have already resorted to makeshift camps.
Yeah.
I implore you to provide us shelter. We cannot survive as a colony living out in the elements. Winter's arrival will see temperatures plunge, and you cannot fight the cold with fires alone. Homes are our only defense.
Sure. 5 housing space. I'm just one short of that. Ooh, planks. Much needed. That's what I need sawmill for. And trinkets. That's only used to give to the claw. Speaking of, here is the claw. That's the tax ship. Always bringing 2 extra ships. If they aren't happy with me, they bombard me. And that's what the pirates do as well, destroying buildings. Can't really fight it early on. So this is the depth. And there is several stages to this. And to pay, I have to choose what to pay. You can see it goes on the ship, and also it goes up here. I can't take it back, but I can. So that's the Pawsville shipment, which give me a royal wax seal and lose 2 trust. We start at +3, well, 3 out of 4. So I want to provide. Give it berry. Some. Actually. So, as soon as we get up here, we get stuff back. We get 2 of these. I'll show you how to use them later on. Trust goes up 1. And then we got 1 thing here, which is 50% chance of being a schematic. And then the rest is space between these things. If I go up another one, there is more stuff, but I don't really want to do that because I'll have to give away all my berries and logs for that. So I'm giving them the shipment, which is 327. This is less. This is over and beyond. This, if you go up here, then you get stuff back. And it's useful stuff you get. There we go, they will speak with me soon. Sure thing. Now, there is also a whisker ship today, which should come in soon. Usually it's in the first quarter. Yeah. There we go. Whisker ship. Usually it's around the first quarter of the work hours. Pause and see. We got this one. Ooh, another apprentice. I'm looking for something else. Ooh, rebellious. Already got one of those. I want a monarchist. Got 64, we should use this, but I'm going to use one of my seal to reroll. There we got educated. That's something else. That means that he can study. He can find new schematics for us. Definitely getting you. Also, that raises his expectations. So if he isn't happy, we got less approval. A rude one, a sickly one, snores, nosy. Accept them all. Now, when are the crown coming back to me? Okay, we are needing 9 housing. I should mention, that's the sickly one. I haven't found that to be an issue so far, but hey-oh. Considerate, rude, we already know that. Snores. Early on I can only make housing for 1 whiskerer. Later on there is buildings with room for more, but you should put the one that snores in their own home. So early on you do that anyways, but later on you might have several buildings housing several, and at that point they will get their own houses automatically. At that point you should delegate. Now I can get this schematic, or I get planks and cut stone, very useful, or fuel. I need fuel later on. At the moment I don't need it at all. I need both of these. I could use both of this now, but I almost always go for the schematic. This one is a very nice one. Oh, and there was an option to reroll there. So we are going to pause, and then I am immediately deleting this and this. We are making warehouses. See, actually, scrap that. We are making these. Are we making these? Let's make one of them. That, I'm all over the place. I'm making one of these. Ooh. These guys have gathered all the stuff. So much happening. What I'm going to do, I'm going to end the episode. And we'll figure this mess in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.